If there's a spirit here that wants to communicate with us, please go ahead and make yourself known now. You can do so either by knocking on a wall or an object.
Hot sauce is hotter than ever, and it's big business, and for many people, a convenient stand-in for a personality. People love bragging about how hot their hot sauce is, which has given rise to the popularity of the notorious ghost pepper, one of the hottest peppers in the world.
People all over YouTube are doing the ghost pepper challenge. It's everywhere. But we did some research and we were surprised and a little bit disappointed that there's no ghosts in these peppers. It's just a hot pepper.
Yeah, that's it. We just think this is a huge missed opportunity for the hot sauce business. We thought about it, we looked into it, and we're gonna make the first ever actually haunted ghost peppers. And we're gonna make a fortune.
How are we gonna do this? Simple. Nutrients go from the soil to the plants. That's what they do, that's what they're there for. Every year, E. coli is absorbed into all of our lettuce. Why not ghosts?
So we scoured eBay's vast trove of haunted objects, and we picked this haunted figurine because it was the least expensive, and we could not get this expense approved by our company.
So we got some jalapeno seeds, but it doesn't matter. It's a pepper. We're gonna put a ghost in the pepper.
But like a real ghost pepper.
It's a ghost pepper. We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, you could put that over there for me. And this is just some holy water I got out of the water fountain at the Catholic church on my block in Queens. So, yeah. Okay.
When we first got this dropped off, the mailman put it on our doorstep and ran away and said, "Never again." Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Definitely haunted. I'd like to thank the eBay seller. They had great ratings and another happy customer. Can you touch it and put it away? We're here in my backyard where, as you can see, some things thrive. And we're gonna reduce, reuse, recycle this coffee can, A, to save the environment, B, because it's got big Little Shop of Horror vibes to put a haunted plant in a coffee can. Poke some holes in the bottom, enough to let excess water out, but not enough to let ghosts out. So
everyone's heard of farm to table, but we're going life to death, to purgatory, to farm, to table.
yeah.
From life to death to purgatory to farm to table. This is Lidipist. Lidipist. You get it.
It's been a few months since we planted our jalapeno peppers. We got 3, we picked 3. We're convinced, but we needed to bring in an expert.
And that's why we have Doug McMillan with us today of DM Paranormal.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
You're not going to jump to conclusions that that there's ghosts here in these peppers, that you're really, really going to have the most critical investigative eye.
You can guarantee that.
Are you open to the idea of an object being
Yeah,
haunted?
definitely. There's enough lore and personal reports I've heard that back up that claim.
What about a plant?
I got a digital audio recorder because we're going to do ourselves a little 2-minute or so, what's called an EVP session, or electronic voice phenomenon. I've got an electromagnetic field detector, EMF meter, which measures the latent electromagnetic field. It's currently reading 0, but who knows what will happen when you show me what you have to show me.
The course of the last few months, we've grown these 3 jalapeno peppers. One of these is looking a little
Spooky.
I'm going to measure all 4 corners into the center of the table. So you got it zeroed out. What does that read?
0.3.
Those are your baselines. So if this is sitting here and it just starts spiking or jumping up by more than I'd say like 0.2, then you know that maybe something is going on. This is Douglas McMillan. It is 3:30. I have been asked to discern whether or not these peppers are actually haunted. An uncommon request to be sure, but one that I'm happy to fulfill. And we're going to start off by asking your names. How were you grown? If there are any spirits here, whether or not they're associated with the Peppers or with the two who buried the doll with the Peppers, because that could actually have exposed you guys to being haunted. There's a spirit here that wants to communicate with us that would like to voice their feelings on having been buried. Please go ahead and make yourself known now. You can do so either by knocking on a wall or an object, touching me or one of us here. I'm going to ask whatever spirits may be here to approach this box sitting in front of me, the glowing box. That's a no.
My money's on this guy.
That's a no. And that's a no. From what I can determine at the moment, I don't think your Peppers are haunted.
That was,
Damn it, Douglas.
to be honest, now I'm more concerned that we are haunted.
Right. So we're still possibly
There's
rich.
a chance. we could
So
make a lot of
in the
money.
paranormal investigator parlance, we had a couple of personal experiences with no direct evidence to back it up.
Great.
Well, thanks for nothing.